I'm Jeremy Werner, and this is your Daily Dish. The transfer portal keeps spinning, and we keep wondering where the game of musical chairs will end for Illinois. So far, Andre Curbelo, Omar Payne, and Brandon Pajimski are on their way out. And so far, Dane Danger is the only addition for Illinois, and that was back in January. This week is a big week for the portal, with players needing to enter the portal by May 1st to be eligible for the one-time transfer exemption to receive immediate eligibility. Though it's worth noting that coaches, including Illini coach Brad Underwood, are skeptical of how strict the NCAA will be in enforcing that rule. Anyway, a few Illini targets are off the board. Brandon Murray is heading to Georgetown to play for his former LSU assistant coach. Ben Vanderplas is heading to Virginia to play for a coach in Tony Bennett, whose family Vanderplas is named after. That's a true story. And Bryce Hopkins is heading to Providence to play for a coach whom his uncle went to school with. So where does that leave Illinois? Where there's still plenty of transfers out there, and that list is only going to grow in the coming days. But one familiar name popped up recently, and according to 24/7 Sports' Travis Branham, Illinois, in fact, has shown interest in DePaul transfer forward David Jones. The 6'6", 195-pound sophomore wing also has received interest from Oregon, Ohio State, Maryland, and West Virginia, among others. Jones is a Dominican Republic native, and he averaged 14.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 1.7 steals, and a block per game last season for the Blue Demons, his second season in college. He shot 44.5% from the field, including 30% from three. He did enroll early at DePaul, joining the team at winter break of the 2020-21 season. So he's entering his junior year of playing, though he has up to 3 years of eligibility remaining due to the COVID year. Illinois had shown interest in Jones as a prep prospect and was one of the major players for him. They even hosted him for an unofficial visit in March 2020, just before the pandemic hit. So how would Jones fit? It's interesting. He'd be a versatile wing who I think would be a 3 and maybe an undersized 4 for the Illini. He can create for himself off the bounce. So if you have to put him at the 4 in some smaller lineups, he can give Illinois a lot of options there. And he's strong and can finish at the rim, but also has a pretty good jumper. He's a tough-nosed rebounder and a very good defender, which Illinois needs. He graded out in the 76th percentile for overall defense, according to Synergy. Again, I think he'd play a mix of the 3 and the 4, though his three-point percentage leaves something to be desired for a team that currently in Illinois lacks proven shooters. So he might not be the overall fit. It's kind of the stretch option Illinois is looking for in the front court. Though he'd obviously be a great addition, and one I think that could play with Coleman Hawkins, could play with Dane Danger, and could play with all those guys, because Coleman Hawkins, we know, can shoot threes. He's got to do it more efficiently, just like Jones. And Dane Danger, according to Brad Underwood, can stretch it out as well. Jones also, though, could be kind of similar to what Illinois has coming in incoming freshman Ty Rodgers. Ty Rodgers is not nearly as a proven shooter or scorer at this level, but he offers a lot of the similar defensive and rebounding positives that Jones would bring to Illinois. So is it two of the similar players? We'll have to see where Illinois goes with David Jones. I think he'd be a great addition. He would certainly help Illinois for a team that needs proven scoring, a team that needs more front court help. But I think if you're looking for an ideal option, there could be a more ideal option out there. Ben Vanderplas would have been one of them. But another name to watch, not that there's been reporting or I am reporting this, but Northwestern forward Pete Nance entered the draft earlier this week, but he also left open the option of potentially entering the transfer portal. Pete Nance is a 6'10" forward who can really rebound and really shoot it well from three, shooting 45%. That kind of player, I think, would be the ideal fit for Illinois in the front court. Somebody you can play 25 minutes with, who can play with Coleman Hawkins, with Dane Danger, can play the 4 or the 5. I think someone like that would be the ideal fit there. And I think Illinois in the backcourt would like somebody that's a little bit more proven as a shooter than David Jones, but Jones certainly is a very talented, good option, according to Evan Maya, the number 42 transfer this offseason. So you take David Jones, even if there might be some more ideal fits in the portal. And it does seem like Brad Underwood and his staff are going to be patient. They're going to try and find the great fits. I think that's going to matter to them more than a certain talent level of player. I think they're going to want the right fit. And we'll see if David Jones is in the cards there.